She couldn't remember the first book she had eaten, what it had tasted like, how it had felt, the scratch of it as it slid down her throat. She couldn't remember why she'd done it. She must have been a baby, a toddler ripping pages out of a picture book about a talking stuffed animal. Had the smell of books calmed her down then, as it did now? Outside, the rain pelted down angrily. It sounded like muffled gunshots on the roof of the bookstore. But inside, surrounded by books, surrounded by the smell of them, she felt calm and tranquil, momentarily at ease, like the past 5 weeks had never happened. That is the first page of this book, Horrid by Katrina Leno, which is the book that I'm going to be telling you all about today. I'm going to start out by saying that I actually just finished this last night and really, really loved it. This author, Katrina Leno, is one that I was already a fan of before I started reading the book. One of her other books, You Must Not Miss, was one of my favorite books from last year, actually. And this one was most excellent as well. And even if I hadn't already been a fan of hers, this amazingly gorgeous cover would have been enough to draw me in. Now, this is a book that I wouldn't easily put in just one category. It has elements of mystery, horror, and some magical realism. And so the premise of the novel, our heroine in the story, Jane, moves with her mother from California all the way to Maine after the death of her father. And they move into her mother's family home, which is this huge old mansion in this little town in Maine. And from really the moment that they arrive, strange things start to happen, and she realizes that there are lots of secrets in the house and secrets that her mother is keeping from her about their family. So throughout the book, she's trying to figure out what those secrets are. So mystery is a big part of it. She mentions Agatha Christie a lot in the book. Jane is a fan of mystery novels herself. And as you may have guessed from the cover, flowers have a big part in it, roses specifically. And just like I read to you in the little intro there, from the first page, she does occasionally eat some books. The title of the book, Horrid, was actually inspired by a nursery rhyme, which is printed in the very front of the book, and I will read that to you now as well. There was a little girl who had a little curl right in the middle of her forehead. And when she was good, she was very, very good. And when she was bad, she was horrid. And so I think I'll leave you with that. This book is available to be checked out here at the library. And thanks for joining me today.